over here and get this open. Come on. My dashboard. There we go. Content. Videos is live. May 1st. Come on, let's go. What's the deal here? I don't understand. There we are. We got turned on. I need to get into the manager here. And I think I'm probably going to have to go back to, okay, good. That's on. I'm probably going to have to go back to edited videos. Let's go here. All right, says I got an, hey, John. Yo. All right. What I'm going to do tonight, I mean, like I say, I had to build a gate yesterday, and I've just been working around the house, and I don't have much to add, because I don't think I want to start a new airplane yet. I got too many little projects going on to try to finish up some of the stuff for, you know, to get ready for the season. Yesterday, when I was putting the gate in, I figured, okay, it's nice out. It was about 60 degrees. I mean, it wasn't great. The minute I put the gate, started putting up the fence pickets, the wind whipped up like a hoolie. It was unreal. Then the lightning came. Then the hail came, about the size of golf balls. So, come on, get off of there. There we go. Boy, it's stuck in there. There we go. Come on. There we are. Alrighty, we got 6 viewers. If I remember right, I did this in 2 different tapings. First I did this in black right here. Then I let it dry, and then I taped it off and painted it red. Then I switched to the back because they come to a point right there. I mean, you could probably do it in 1 taping, but so the only giveaway is going to be this line right here when I get it done, which is the way it is. Part of doing business. There we go. Nope. Yep, it blew a hoolie. It was unreal. Well, we got 11 views. So we got 2 tapings here. I think I want to get rid of StreamYard. To be honest with you, the channel is just not doing that good. That'll save me $50 a month. 49, whatever it is. Okay, what do I got? What do I do with the tape? Well, now I can't find the tape. I know I bought that 2-inch stuff. Here it is. Here's one roll. Of course, the only roll I can find is the unopened shit. I'm gonna have to clean this mess up eventually. Oh, there it is, sitting on the paper. We'll use the open roll, the smaller one. Yep, you guys would be proud of my gate. It looks like a model airplane. I even used, you know, for the gate opener, the pull, I even tied off the correct, put a little eyelet on it and the correct stuff with shrink wrap on it so you can open the gate. Heavy duty hinges. You know what? I don't like that. That's not going to work. I need to change this out. should have just used this in the first place. Well, it's not perfect, but it'll be close enough. It'll be close enough. You guys out there? Are you sleeping or what? You mad at me for not coming on for a couple of days? Got a TCB, man. Got a job offer this morning. I'm not sure I'm going to take it. You know, all the display things in Lowe's and Home Depot, you know, like lawnmowers, wheelbarrows, bicycles, all that shit. Somebody got to put them together. And they want me to work on that crew. The only thing that kind of bothers me, I don't mind working on commissions. They start you off at 42% and move you up to 50% commissions. Which, if you know, you work efficiently, which I always used to turn in 112, 110, 118%. But they don't pay you with a check, they pay you with a cash app. And I'm not sure I want to do that. Well, we got 12 viewers and 7 likes. That means quite a few of you guys have fallen asleep. Hit the like button. I need to turn that on. I'm gonna have to come up with a few more videos this month to equal my one per day. Okay. I'm not going to paint out to the tips, but I do want to kind of protect it from that black dust overspray. And I don't know how the red is gonna look. So this may or may not work. I don't know. We shall see. Oh, I didn't make that long enough. Oh well. We'll make do. We'll make do. I gotta know, because it's a kind of a pain in the ass to do, is this way of doing video better? Probably makes it a little more interesting. It's gonna catch right there. Hey, Tony. I just need to get through this. Okay, what are we going to do for black? Let me get a gun full of black here. I'll be back in a second. Okay, maybe this will work. video. Shit. Oh, man, I just spilled a big pile of black paint. But we'll get it. We'll get it. I can smell my dinner. I sure hope the hell she don't have it ready till 8 o'clock. All this work for 2 seconds of painting. Thank you, Wayne. That's it. Now I gotta let that dry. At least I won't have to monkey around with the red. Now this red is a bright red, but when you spray it over black, it's a dark, dark red. But that's how this was done in the first go around. So let this dry, put a couple pieces of tape on it, shoot the red, peel it off, do the back stripes. Like, not a big deal. That's why I wasn't even sure I was going to show you this, because it's really not much. With the weather being so bad, I haven't been motivated. I gotta do a bathroom this week. Remodel the downstairs bathroom. And when that's done, I gotta remodel the upstairs bathroom. Fix the kitchen. It'll be a never-ending thing. I don't know if I want to take that job or not. It's going to be about 10 minutes. And then we'll lay some tape. blend it in, and then we're done. Take that off and tape it again. Like a joke. So I don't have any real funny stories to tell you. I get in trouble when I talk. People get all pissed off at me. The way it goes. I will tell you this. I know that you guys remember, anybody, because my channel is mostly 60 to 90. Most everybody remembers when debit cards were no fees, and when you got cable TV, you got no commercials. Well, so I signed up for Netflix. Okay, great. So I'm paying for them to show me commercials. So on Amazon, I got Prime. It used to be no commercials. And I'd go back and watch the same films that I was watching that I know there was no commercials on. They got commercials on them now. The greed is unbelievable. I'm thinking about just dropping all those services and saying, you know what, you guys, I'll buy a tape or a CD or something and start building my collection of movies. That way I'll have the movie whenever I want to watch it with no commercials. It's really aggravating. And there's nothing we can do about it unless we all do something about it. I know I won't be buying any more Hostess apple pies until they fix that situation. There won't be no Twinkies because they got smaller. No Reese's peanut butter cups. They're like that, like a bite size. Okay, I think we can go ahead and shoot the red on it now. Let me get some tape here. Oh man, I gotta open up a new one. I'm sure you guys must be as aggravated as I am about this. It's gotta be. We got 20 viewers and nobody typing. Come on, open up. At least the cost of eggs went down $3 a dozen, and the gas is going down. God, it's pretty simple. If you free up the energy, get rid of the regulations, everything's bound to get cheaper. Pretty stupid. $3 a sheet for Silkspan. When it used to be 15 cents a sheet. Somebody's making a pretty good profit. Problem with that is there's too many middlemen. people with their hand out for doing nothing. Can't remember the name of the movie, but Denzel Washington. What the hell was it? Denzel Washington was a Frank Lucas in New York, and Link from the Mod Squad. They were in a, I don't know his real name, but I know he played Link from the Mod Squad. They were in a department store, you know, I don't know, clothing store, department store, or whatever. And he was talking about that, the middleman. No pride in ownership. How true that was. Will this be perfect? No. Will it be acceptable? Yep. It'll be fine. Now, this is not the right way to do this either, guys, but we're just doing a quick repair. What the hell was the name of that movie? I tell you, CRS is real. Michael Crowe and Denzel Washington starred in what? Anybody knows the name of that movie, please chime in, because I can't remember. Hey Steve, somebody's wanting to get a set of plans for a profile Viper. Do you want to do them? I'll send you the numbers. If you don't, that's fine too. Because I got to tell you, the Viper plans didn't sell as good as I thought they would. Maybe I wanted too much for them. But that's a good airplane. And if you want one, that's what they cost. Okay, close enough. Three. No, four. I got a classic airplane, an N30, but I don't know whether they'll let you in or both. And profile, a Peppa. It's that fast. Okay, take it apart. Put it together, take it apart. We may not get this done. I don't think we will. I don't think I'll show it on camera though, finishing it up. I just don't know what you guys want to see. Thanks, Roy. Well, tomorrow, remember, is the hangout. Of course, I don't know, that hasn't been all that successful either here as of late. I didn't do a real good job on doing these stripes. They were quick the first time around, so you know, you don't get appearance points for profile, so why put a whole lot of work into it? Just make it presentable, you know, look good. Hey, Roy, thanks. Well, that's great. Let's Oh, I can't, Roy gave us a $50 super chat, and I'm not in StreamYard. I can't present it to everybody, but thank you very much, Roy. When I drop stream, I'm recording or streaming off my iPad, not my PC, so I've been trying to hook these cameras up to the PC. There's just no way. I can't figure it out. I'm sure if I was 12 years old, it'd be a snap. It'd be a snap if I was 12 years old. Yeah, it ain't perfect, but close enough. Oh, got some white there to paint. I think I'll just take a brush and dab that on, and then when I shoot the clear on it, that'll all cover over. Well, I think that's going to probably be it, because I can't tape over wet paint. Well, almost wet. I need to let that dry for a couple of hours so I can come back and put the second spear in there. And then I'll shoot some clear on it. It'll be done and good to go. The repair will be complete. I wasn't going to repair it, to be honest with you, till I flew it. But in struggle for content, I decided, well, I'll give you this. Something to look at. Let's see. Maybe we could build a TD time machine and paint Wally like some Travels of Time. I haven't got one of those yet. That is correct. American Gangster, Wayne. Could not remember the life of me. Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington. Delroy Lindo. Now, how come I can remember those names, but I can't remember the name of the movie? So I think that's going to do it. Because I won't be able to tape over this till after dinner, so I don't know what I could do to fill 15 minutes. You guys could ask me some questions and I could tell you some lies. The weight on this airplane, I think, is 48 ounces, which is too heavy. But it is a big wing, so I think let me just get a tape measure here. Figure up some rough square inches. Let's see, tape measure. Wingspan on this is 55 inches, and the mean chord is 13. So approximately $715 is what it comes out to. I would say it's 700. It's good size. I mean, it's at the root, as Billy would say. Without the flaps, it's 11 inches, and with the flap, it's 13 and a half. And at the tip, without the flap, 9 and a half. With the flap, it's 11 and a half. So, pretty good size. And it's just something to have fun with, you know. I might have to put a plastic spinner on it to get some of the nose weight off of it, because I really don't want to put any more paint on it and bring the weight up. That's no good. So by the time I paint this stripe right here, get this spear in here, the only thing you'll see, and I might be able to make that go away, is this line right here. It's right on top of a rib. So I might take some, shoot a coat of clear, take some 2000 grit sandpaper and sand that line down, and then clear it, the whole thing. And then that'll go away. So you'll never even know that it was, this was all opened up. Unless you watch the video. This is a Brian Gardner Super Tiger 46 ABC liner. Considering that my full body Viper with a 60 on it is only 4 ounces heavier, with a little more wing area, it's 740 squares. So it's a little on the heavy side, but it should have been 40 ounces. But I used all old wood with this. I mean, not old wood, but I think I used all 7-pound wood with it. I didn't use any super lightweight wood. Yeah?
Yeah, I know you're on here.
Huh, I'm on here.
If you want to go for another half hour, go ahead, because I didn't get food started.
Okay. Well, I got permission to go another half hour because we're late on getting dinner, but I just think maybe we can. I'll try to tape them up and get them in. It'd be nice to finish it all up. Okay, let's give it a whirl, Earl, and see what happens. I think I'm going to pull the paper off that the way it looks. I don't know how that happened. But I'll wait till it's done before I... Now for you guys who are my age or older, you remember the old crepe tape, which was that paper tape. This tape here acts nothing like it. Nothing like it. It'll lay a straight line down and no bleed. I really want to go to right there, but that will mean that I'll have to paint all the way up here. I guess we can do that. We can do that, I suppose. That's the nice thing about dope. Super forgiving. No good. Dope is the easiest paint to finish with. Why does that mine look turned? There we go. Oh yeah. Can you use a Fox 35 fuel? Well, it's going to be pretty oily, but yeah. I can't give you a tour of the airplanes I have right now. I will do it here short. I mean, they're kind of buried. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to set up for a tour. I don't want to take haste and poke a hole in something. Okay, that's close enough. Let's get some paper down. Yeah, Fox 35 fuel is about 30%, 27% all caster. That's pretty oily for that little motor of yours. That little motor should use 20% oil, 10% caster, 10% clots. Will it run on it? Probably. It's just going to be messy as hell. Not going to kill it, but... At least this way I won't be embarrassed when I take it out there. It won't look like crap. Probably going to get a few days to fly here shortly. I'll make sure to bring out the camera equipment. It's nice tomorrow. I'm going to take this downstairs and run the engine. Because this motor's not even broke in. I probably ought to run all my engines before the season starts. God, don't be a guy that goes out there and flips. That drives me nuts. The scale guys are the worst about it. Have your shit together when you get out there on the circle. The airplane's gonna work. I mean, I understand from time to time shit happens that it won't start, but after the first 10 minutes you should have it running. Don't hog up the circle flipping. Like I say, scale guys are the worst at that. I believe they don't even test fly their airplanes until they bring them out to a contest. Okay, one more piece. I do think electric is the way to go for scale, because most of the scale guys are not engine guys. They don't know how to run engines. They don't test them. At least with electric, you know, you push the button, it's going to work. Or it should. Now, I'm not saying 100%. There might be a few of you out there that know something about running an engine. A few scale guys, but not many. And that's at the national level. And by God, balance your airplane. Jeez. I think I'll go across the back and catch the black, and we'll just whip it out there the whole way. That all depends. Sometimes, if it's a big trim where I gotta physically change something, you know, like cut the flaps or to be honest with you, I've been doing this long enough that normally when I go out in the field, the airplane's already in pretty close trim. You know, as far as balance, and once in a while I'll miss a flap like I did on the orange Viper. That had a twist in it, but I just brought it home and steamed it straight. But normally I only take 2 airplanes out at a time. Not going to take my whole flock out there. Every airplane I have, except this yellow one, has been flown. Come on. All right, good to go. Looks all right. I mean, like I say, it's just a profile, so ain't gotta be perfect. Close enough. Hopefully it sticks down without a bunch of overspray under there. That should be all right. Not all right, I'll touch it up. Then refly. I'm getting kind of antsy. I've been cooped up in this room for the last 3 months, 2-3 months. I need to get out in the field. So we got another 20 minutes, I guess. And I hadn't planned on rubbing this out or nothing, just shooting it clear on it and go. I'll let Joe Gilbert fly it and see what he thinks of it. Come on. This one will be for sale at Brodax. I'm going to have rev up props for sale at Brodax too. Fuel tanks, rev up props, landing gear. I got some odds and ends, some older engines. Bernie wanted me to bring a big pile of motors. Well, I'm out of piles of motors. I don't have them anymore. And the Super Tigers I got are ones that I don't want to, put new liners in because somebody's drilled the lug holes out and maybe a fin is broke off or JB welded on. I'm going to put a $100, $125 liner in one. I want a brand new one, a good looking motor that I can put bearings in, a new Venturi. Seeing as that Randy's sick, I'm probably going to have to buy a little mini lathe and get my own Delron and make my own Venturis, which is not a big deal. When you're doing this hobby, and there really isn't any equipment manufacturers left, you got to make your own. For motor mounts, I'm not paying $6 for a foot-long piece of 3/8 by half. Should I just go to Lowe's and buy some hard maple, take it out on my table saw, and make up a big pile of them for 20 bucks. I don't even think it's 20 bucks. There we go. We're good to go. Why won't you lay on there right? I had a problem with this before. There we go. Now, if you're going to do this reverse mask type thing like I'm doing here with, paint black first or whatever, most important part is the double tape to go over that line. Otherwise, you'll end up with a red stripe right down the middle of your black. This part right here. Now, it would have looked better with bright red stripes here instead of, I call this poker red. But that would have entailed painting the red over the white and then coming back and taping off the black. So I didn't want to do that for a profile, and this is the easy way to do this. This is just like I did my Thunderbolt pinstripe around everything. However, I did paint a coat of white on the black before I shot the yellow. Here again, it's about how much work you want to put into a profile. And I would say not that much. They look to be a little bit different size. I think I just eyeballed them. That's the way it goes. Well, I think I might have them. I might have a bag of them. I'll look after I paint this red and I'll see what we got. They're all in bags. I think there's 10 in each bag. And things are like gold. Okay, let's paint the red and take the tape off, see what we got. 12.4, 12.5. Let me look real quick right now. I don't know, it's going to take too long to dig in that box, but here's a bag of treasures. This is a bag of 11.6 EWs. The bag is rotten, but I'm pretty sure I do have 12.5 and 12.6 in there. EWs ain't for sale, I can tell you that right now. Bag of 13.6. box is huge. I can't go through them right now and hang up everybody looking for them props. I know I got them though. I bet I could get $20 a piece for them 11.6 EWs. But they ain't for sale. I don't know. Probably $5 a prop for them. Somewhere in there. If you're going to Brodax, just come over and dig through my shit. Oh, let me make it. Yeah, I got it off. I think we're gonna have to do 2 coats on this. Looks kind of splotchy. That ain't bad. That side. This side here is all splotchy. I got some big props too. I got some 16.4, 16.5, and 16.6 propellers. And you say, well, what do you use them on? Well, 75s. Oh well. We're gonna have to let that dry out though. Pretty wet. You won't be going to Brodax, huh? Yeah, I guess that would be a pretty good haul from Oregon to Pennsylvania. It's a haul for me. It's a 12-hour ride over there. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's still splotchy. I don't know why that the other side didn't splotch up like that. Pretty wet there. I'll just wait and I'll just wait and hit it again with a dust coat. Hide that shit. But it doesn't look like I want to get this done in the next 5 minutes. Because as soon as she says dinner's ready, video's over. Wonder what we're having. Spaghetti, I think, my favorite. But at least this is all fixed now. I don't know whether you guys remember the video I did where I dropped my paint gun through the wing of my mother Tucker, the big Dr. Pepper Tucker, and repaired that. Well, I've since sold that airplane, and I told Mark about it, but you can't tell that I did it. And I just rebuilt everything, rebuilt the ribs and recovered it, and you can't tell. I would imagine when he flies, he's going to have it 2 nose heavy. But we'll have to see. Well, we'll be out there together, and I'll be able to tell how it flies if it's 2 nose heavy. I did make him a couple of fuel tanks, but I don't know whether he'll put them in there. One was a 7.5, that's for 65. And that won't fit in there. And the other one's a 6, and I don't know whether that'll fit in there or not. The 6-ounce tank I sent to Joe Daly, he's extremely happy with it. That's good. Same with, I can't remember the gentleman's name, went in a big job. Wendy's big job. I think that was a 4.5-ounce tank. It was mighty small. I just don't know. With as much work as I have to do around the house here, I don't know that I want to commit to that job or not, building lawnmowers and wheelbarrows and shit like that for Walmart. Because I'm going to have to tell them I got to have Father's Day week off. I got to have the week of the Nats off. I ain't going to like that. Well, the way it goes. Well, guys, I hear that dinner's ready. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'll be down in a second. And we'll see you tomorrow.